I spend money, like, I spend the money on books and stuff, but that's at the beginning of the semester. During the week, it's just the Metro card and food. And sometimes not even food, because I'll just wait till I get home.
Okay, so do you feel like you don't have any money towards your name, like you're struggling with paying for things?
Not that I'm struggling to pay for things, I don't really have any money to my name, and it's like, it bothers me, and it stresses me out that in case an emergency happens, I don't have my own money to use for myself. I would have to ask my mom or my dad, and they're already paying for my schooling, so it's like, okay, I just want some money for me.
Yeah, and you already expressed that you don't want to do a full-time work because it's too much.
It's too much for school.
And how many classes are you taking? What's your school like right now?
I'm taking 5 classes, and I go to school Monday through Thursday.
Monday through Thursday? Okay, so your workload is obviously a lot. Do you think about maybe getting a new job? Is this where you want to be right now?
No, definitely not, but I've thought about that this job is not the job that I want either, but it's one that'll let me work part-time and still allow me to go to school.
Okay, so you're struggling with your money, you don't know where it's going. Do you think there's a way that you could, like, manage it a little, like put $5 away a week or $10 away a week? Have you ever thought about, like, doing the whole savings thing?
I have thought about that, but I have that jar in my house where I put the money, but then if something pops up, I know I have the jar in my house to get money from. So I tend to dip into it sometimes without meaning to, but if I have the choice between pulling it out of the jar or walking to the bank, I'm just going to pull it out of the jar.
Okay, and have you think about taking out loans for school so you don't have to worry about spending money on books and Metro cards?
I don't want to do that because then I don't want to have to pay that back.
So you haven't taken out any loans so far?
Everything is just out of pocket.
Okay. It's 30 hours a week. That is a lot. No, you're not working. You're working 20 hours a week. 20 hours as a part-time. Maybe have you thought about not spending money on food and bringing food into work, bringing food into school from home?
Yeah, I do that sometimes, but then there are times where that McDonald's just smells so good. And I need those french fries, and I need those nuggets. And it's like, I try to bring food from home, but then I do have the slip-ups.
Okay. So you're not struggling, but you would like to have that extra cash with you? Yeah,
I'm not struggling yet, but I feel like I will be struggling, and I'm trying to not even get to the point of struggling. I'd rather do something about it now.
Prevent that. So what do you think? You need your nuggets, though. Mm-hmm. You need your nuggets. And you don't want to work any more hours.
No, I can't do it
with school.
I can't. I'm already kind of tired all the time. Not all the time, but it's already affecting my schoolwork, so I can't work anymore.
Maybe it's just about managing your money, making like a game plan on what. Do you go out a lot?
I have not gone out since high school prom. I don't go. I really, really try hard not to go out because also I'm focused. I want to pass. The first time I take the classes, I want to pass because my parents are paying out of pocket. I don't get any handouts, so I don't want to waste not even a cent of their money.
Okay. And you commute to your school, so where are you coming from?
From Staten Island.
Okay, so what's that commute like?
I mean, it's not bad. What do you mean?
Like when you spend money on Metro cards, so you can either take a train to the ferry, an express bus.
I take an express bus.
Okay. So that's about $6.50. Mm-hmm. Maybe taking the train would be cheaper because the ferry's free.
I didn't know the ferry was free.
Yes, the ferry's free. You just pay to get off the train, and the trains are free in Staten Island.
But I don't really like taking the ferry.
Okay, so express bus could work. Express bus can work. So that's $6.50 a week, and you go Monday through Thursday. So, and what days of the week do you work? Over the weekend?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Work all 3 weekend days.
And then you go school. you working enough to get you by with your Metro cards to like make you survive during the college time?
I mean, I have enough to get by. What I want is just to know, God forbid, my windshield cracks and I need to spend $500 on that. I want to know, like, okay, I got that, no problem. Instead of, oh my God, what am I going to do? Now I have to save every single penny I make for the next month to pay for that window.
Do you think about looking into another job? Have you ever looked into another job?
I have, but again, they want more hours of me and I can't do that because of school.
Okay. Have you talked to your boss about a raise? Have you ever expressed?
I have, but according to them, they need more hours from me, and I
We can't do that.
cannot give them more hours.
Now, do you go to school over the summer?
Mm-hmm.
You do just.
Yeah, I do that because I want to just hurry up and graduate so I can hurry up and get a full-time job. I don't take any breaks of anywhere.
How much longer do you have?
A year and a half.
A year and a half. And are you doing winter classes as well?
Every single time they offer classes, I take them. Every
Okay.
single time.
Okay. So during the summer, how did the summer classes go?
Oh, good.
Well, like the hours, how did they go?
Oh, 6 to 8, Monday through Thursday.
And there's no way you can work during the morning? Maybe
I
if you
do.
promise, like, oh, I'll be here for, like, if I'm here for these hours during the summer, but again, it's a short amount of time still.
Yeah,
You're taking your
and
classes.
they want me to be there. It's like they're always switching up on me. Sometimes, oh, we need you to open, and sometimes they need me to close. And the school is the same, so I have to have a consistent schedule because it starts messing with my sleep.
Okay. So, what were you working over the summer? What were your hours over the summer? Were they the same?
No, they like some days they had me opening, then other days they had me closing, and it was hard for me because my classes were always the same time.
So how are
So-
you doing that?
Sorry?
How are you doing that?
Well, like, what do you mean how am I doing that?
Well, if they had you closing and opening, how would you go to school if you were closing?
I would have to miss class or I would have to miss work. And that's another issue because I'll give them my availability at work and they say it's okay and then they just don't follow it. And it's like, okay, now that's another reason why I lose money because, okay, well, we have you scheduled for this day, you can't make it. I guess that's one less shift for you.
Okay, that's not good. So you're either missing school or you're either missing work, which making you miss learning to get you done, or you're missing out on money, which that's the problem. Do you feel like you're stuck at this job for being in college?
I feel like I'm stuck looking for menial jobs. Like I can't get a job with actual purpose or like an office job because I'm going to school. I feel like being a cashier is so easy that it's like there's no real focus there. I can put all my focus on my schoolwork and then go to work just to work.
Yeah, what's your major?
Criminal justice.
Does your school offer any like paid internships that can work around your schedule?
They do, but those might not last long. Like I've been at this job for a year, so I know that I have income. Once this internship is over, I'm gonna have to find a new source of income, and that's what frightens me.
Okay. But when you finish school, what's your game plan with jobs?
I don't have a game plan for that. I haven't thought that far yet.
Okay. But it's when you graduate, you do want to enter a full-time job.
Mhm.
Okay. So the internships is not a steady thing for you.
No, I mean